out, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
Shovel. To get
takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain. I try to every night, all in vain, in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free, is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me far from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins number one.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Second one, from 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here's Dart. Trey Tucker makes the play. Running down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically, and it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, Haiti making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Now, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here comes Malik Washington. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Two and out from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. His first throw is an interception. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 7-yard line.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Dart from the pistol. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he is wall clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game.
And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, sack. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Here goes Dart to the air. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second. Down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Clark gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Throwing now, another shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing...
And another one is no good. What a disaster this has been, Brock. That is his 3rd missed PAT in this ball game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing on first down. It's Dobbs. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on first down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Buffalo Viking 18.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Throwing on third. Here's Duggs. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock will do at least force this 4th down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy. Oh, look at this. They're making it. Pass it near the 5. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming here from the 12. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Dart. He's taken him by Slayton on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Waiting. Cowboy 80.
On first down, here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision.
Ready? Half the 60, half the 60.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. Got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has a man on target to Johnson. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got his man, touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 16-point ball game. Now the PAT try coming up. And again, he whiffs on the point after. Oh, baby, the Yips have hit in full force here. That is his 4th missed extra point in this game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Washington now to return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. It's a short pickup to the 20. Bobby Okereke making that stop. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. 2 now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Wilson and Devo's got it. And the Giants are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Okay, ready?
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take off.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about. Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Washington now to return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down carry for Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
When he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
70 Warriors 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That one's cover on the left sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
6 yards.
It's a pickup of 26. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here goes Dart to the air. Big catch is made. He got the feet in too. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
He tosses right to the short side. And you hate to see it on a rookie's first carry partner, but he is welcome to the NFL with that hit behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants continue dominating in our opening half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. 36, Dolphins 8. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Washington now to return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 18, come on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Dart now against the blitz. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point.
They give it to the back of the zone lead. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Giants 42, Dolphins 15.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington on the return. Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Now Tagovailoa to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they pick him off again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
He can't hang on to the pass. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, it looks like the 27 on that completion.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. He's got it at the 6. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Washington now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Has him on a quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw, Tua. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. And the Dolphin first down.
Here's Tua again. Finds a seam down the middle. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Dolphins take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
Here we go, set. Buck 70 Lions.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Has it downfield working the left. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That one hits for 30. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And got his man, touchdown New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Washington now to return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Takes it in at the 26. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in two plays here if they want before the half. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Oh, this big guy is moving! And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first and 10, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're through two quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. Figure it out anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your fucking face.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. He manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 3rd down.
Solo left Zion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete to St. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's everything he has under this one. This is brought in at the 15. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now. Hawk 19 Lions.
From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They're right here.
Tua now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Your work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Ready. Hey, long. Ready, team.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It connects on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That goes for 32 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Going on third, Tagovailoa completes beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
20 TX.
Here's Tagovailoa again, and they pick him off again. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. From the red zone now. Has him on a quick hitter. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Dart gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. And this is gonna be a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points.
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 29.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Washington now to return. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his back. Achane. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down Miami. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Tua. Throwing the out route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Here's Tua.
First down.
Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense.
Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Here's Tua again. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He will bring up third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Finds the in route complete. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The call comes in from Mike McDaniel. They want 2 here. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going on first down. It starts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Liking 18.
On first down, here's Dart. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Dart and this offense getting set to go for two. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Oh, just look away, Brock. Just shield your eyes. The struggles piling up for them. That's their fourth go at converting for two. They've yet to succeed on one of them.
Kate?
Yes.
Kate, I'm telling you right now, unless this game's on the line, under no circumstances should they ever go for two again. Burn this section of the playbook and start over.
And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, that's it.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. Now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
From the gun, here's Dart. Hauled in left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Dart out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants running them out of the building. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Dolphins 37.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Tua. Fits it through the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First down from the 41.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Miami.
Achane running right. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Tua off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they pick him off again! Picked off by Andrew Phillips. Along the right sideline, there's space! And he's going to score on a pick 6, touchdown, New York.
Dude, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
This one is up and good. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Looking quickly here. Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Completed to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Ready. Come on, 2.
They're going to try and throw for him. going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Dark from the pistol. Complete out to the right side. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants looking like they'll start this season with a win. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Dart. He's on target to Johnson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
4 yards. And the Giants, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Setting up to try the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. After the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. 2 and out from the gun. Broke the right, finds Waddle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Trying to push deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. On target to Waddle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. It's close, but oh yes, the Dolphins got it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Dart gonna throw again. Chased out to his right. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Giants continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants tack on 7 more to their lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Washington now to return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. And this will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. If you really want to take me home, then I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. They want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you could make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you could make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out.
'em in the so banging hot and langing on my man who's a digging a dangerous hole. I was gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? Cash on the barrel and no double. How we gonna do it? Get what I want 'cause I'm raw and gifted. Mama's gonna pay. Hear a brutal sound, head hitting on the ground 'cause the evil ones are done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops copping the plea. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich. Mama's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out balling. Crime is gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Roman's falling. God's gonna pay me.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
The one on the flamboyant temper, just toss that ham in the frying pan. Like spam, get done when I come and slam. Damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me wet. Hectic, text with the check. Got me going like General Electric. And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain. Cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night to scan. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make the eye strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Samuel now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing deep right away. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Gator no goal there defensively.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He'll get 16 yards on that play.
down.
And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Rolling into enemy territory. He is down to the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
319! What's up?
First down throw for Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Bills first down.
Hey, tight.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Working quickly here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up first and 10 now inside the red zone. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Prater on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Offense to the line fast.
And the Dolphins first down.
First down, here's Tua. That's for Waddle again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Escapes the pocket. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard loss brings up second and 13 at the Bills' 22-yard line.
Tua looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe you give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field
and find his completion.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Back to throw. Tua. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Cole Bishop.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Bills.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Another one caught by Coleman. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Flush out now to his left. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Now Allen off the play action. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Another Bills. First down.
From the red zone on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Nice gain left side. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is a Dolphins first down.
All right, fellas. Let's go. Hey.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Tua now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So now they have third and short.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, he snaps to Tagovailoa. He connects downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Finds his back, Achane. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Fits it through the middle. And this is brought to a stop at say, the 34-yard line there. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen now on first down. He's got this complete to James Cook. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
That's good for Bills.
First down throw for Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. To the air again, Allen. Completed over the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Catch made. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Dolphins nothing.
To send it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Go ahead. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's a downfield work in the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Just Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing here just before halftime. Hauled in by Waddle. And they take him down right along the 30. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Now it's Riley Patterson trying his Dolphins field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Prager on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
44. Ready? Let's go.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jason Sanders to kick on for Miami.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Allen on 3rd down. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in a hurry up here.
Half 85. It's 4th down.
Back to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's a give to Cook. Rob Platt, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 7.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills had a great return to that turnover before they're finally stopped.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side?
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. Out.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down. Here's Tua. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
32 Stinger. Ready. Watch out.
Here's Tua again. And they pick him off again. Christian Benford has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the Bills are finally stuck on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense. Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, puts through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
1st and 10 from the 43. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Regular, go.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connects with Cook. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
180!
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's 2nd and goal. Cook again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group...
It's a fake pitch into the tight end. And the defense all over the fake. They stopped that one well short of the goal line.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Matt Prater set to kick
Now
off.
Prater on to send it away. Eskridge on the return. He lost the football. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job, but there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42.
Tua now from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again! Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. And he's got it inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills put up even more points in a win. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much...
The tight end gets it on the fake, and he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. Now Prater on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Slide. Ready.
Here's Tua. And they pick him off again. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Dump-off caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain. Hurry-up offense now as time runs down.
Half 10.
They're going to pass it here. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bills, first down. First and goal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it. Good game here as he heads out of bounds.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Again, Allen to the air. It's not even heard this before, Brock. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills keep running away with this. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Get out of my way, get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many days, I don't even care. Get out of my way, out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we did active, yeah, we did active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Eskridge on the return. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Get set. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Miami.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Two to throw right away. Little short pass here to Hill. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second and 10.
Ready.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab.
Again, it's Achane. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That is caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, 38 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Sanders. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Browns first down.
They go play action now. Sanders. Right back to Njoku. And all the way down to the 5. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
79 Broncos.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good. Here right at the 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Achane to start the drive. They find some open field here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. Open man downfield is Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Ready? Viking 8, Packer 60, 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Now Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
17 yards. That's
Ready?
Ford. We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1.
Quinshon Judkins taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hey, get set. Come on, 2.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Tua. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
Hey! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua going to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.